guys, welcome back to another video today. I'm starting this one a little bit different without saying anything until farther into the video, because I know in my last lot of videos, basically every video I talk way too much, so I'm trying not to talk quite as much in my videos. And yeah, so just mixing feed today. If my brother gets here, he'll do the bedding. If not, I'll take care of the bedding. And yeah, kind of just mixing feed. We got all the milk cows done, just doing the first load for the heifers. And then yeah, just a normal day. I'm just grinding bales right now. They got a bale on there, I'm just grinding it up. We started doing it like this now instead of having to bust a guy do a big old pile, just because we've been getting quite a bit of rain this summer so far, and quite a bit of humidity and heat, whatever. So every time this hay gets rained on, so this is only 2 bales I grinded right now. Not sitting here yet, or not for what I fed up, and just that little bit, it starts to get already a little bit heated or whatever. So if we would have done a big pile of hay, by the time we got like halfway through it, it would have been junk. The hay would have just been junk. So it takes definitely more time to do it like this, but it's better for the hay, it's better for the feed, and just it doesn't take that long. Just let it sit there and mix. You can go do other stuff while I was mixing or grinding up or whatever, and then it is a little bit of pain to unload it. It doesn't like to come out of the mixer very well, and next it'll fall up in one spot like that at first. It's better if it does in the back like that than the front, but that is how we're doing it now. I just got done bedding everything. I'm gonna come up here in the heifer barn and show ya about Bradley. I was running for whatever reason. I was running. See, I got these guys all bedded. Now I can see in there, but they're all bedded. See them? Like I said, they like all the hay on this side. It's like hardly no one on that side, but they're all down here. So I don't understand, you guys. Why don't you guys use the whole barn, not half the barn? Huh? Like, think now. Come on. But anyways, I got that barn bedded. I did the 6 pens. So probably gonna look at some crops for a little bit here, and then that'll be it. Alright, I'm down at our farthest away fields down here, and look at the corn here. I mean, this is where we drive with the guy boxes, because there's a field back there that we gotta go right here with. But yeah, the corn's looking good. It's pretty tall, man. Definitely pretty tall. It's tasseling pretty good right now. So this stuff is just normal combine corn. I don't exactly remember what variety it is, but the stuff that's around the home place down there, that's more of a, this corn is more made for chopping, or that is made for chopping. That's why that hasn't tasseled yet. And it's a little bit later day corn what this is, but we just got a decent shot of rain yesterday, so it's actually quite a few pretty sticky around here right now. So the field, like as across the road right there, that was the first field that we planted, and that was fully tasseled. I mean, all of these are fully tasseled. So this spot right there, you can see there's a little bit of a gap of no planted corn. That was the field that we first used, the new harvester in the planter or in the tractor, and when we had that field was the setup field for planting. So there's a couple spots where it's kind of iffy looking, but that field we were still trying to figure out how to use it or get everything set right. And you can just drive over there once, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Yeah, but this corn is looking really nice. Drive over here. You can kind of see sized gap right there. That's because we were still, that was a spot I guess a planter didn't plant, and there was a big gap there. You can tell there, you get a big old gap. So yeah, that's the field that we first used. This is the first field that was planted. So this headland was the first headland planted. So the planter is still getting figured out yet. Everything was still getting tuned up. And there's another spot right here where there's a little bit less corn right there. And this corn there is looking good too. But yeah, this is somebody else's oats field, but getting pretty close to cutting too. And we got some oats at home that are getting pretty close to cutting too. But that'll be the end of today's video, and see you next time.